AI is not the future. Yes, you heard that exactly right, and I mean it exactly as I said it. Everyone's been telling you that AI is going to be the future. You know, it's going to be doing everything for you. It's going to replace your job. It's going to wash your dishes. It's going to fight your wars. It's going to do everything you can possibly think of. But here's the thing, they're wrong. AI is not the future. I mean, there's no chance because it's the present. And if you're still contemplating whether it means anything or has any longevity, you may as well think the Industrial Revolution never happened because you're living that far in the past. Look, I get it. Another, somewhat tech bro on YouTube telling you that AI is the future and you need to listen up. But just stick with me for the next few minutes because what I'm about to show you is not a speculation. It's not my prediction for the future. It's not what might happen in the next 5 to 10 years. It's what's happening right now. As you watch this video, as you go off this video and speak to your friend about AI, as you post on X, or as you eat your dinner tonight. First things first, let me tell you some facts that's going to make this sink in even more. Right now, as you're watching me speak, there's an AI out there that's diagnosing diseases, cancers, whatever else, faster than a team of 50 doctors. And no, I'm not talking about some experimental lab where, they're trying some new technology. AI is literally being used in a hospital as we speak to diagnose cancer. While you slept last night, AI systems traded billions on the stock market, coded apps you've probably downloaded in the past week. And I mean, obviously, they've helped John get his AI girlfriend as well. That notification you just got 5 minutes ago, it was literally sent by an AI learning algorithm. That song Spotify recommended to you the other day when you were listening to your playlist, AI. That route that Google Maps suggests to you when you're going to see your girlfriend, AI. The fact that every photo you take looks good even though you can't take a decent picture, once again, AI. Up until the fact, obviously, you clicked on the video watching me right now, which was recommended to you by AI. We're not waiting for an AI revolution. We're not waiting for Terminator robots to come down to Earth and kill us all. We're literally already swimming in it. We're already in the deep end of what you might call an AI revolution. In 50 years' time, they're going to look back at this and they're going to call it the AI revolution. But at this point, most people are going to say, you know what? AI is going to take my job anyway. I'm going to go and fuck off and do some random thing because, I've got no hope. I've got no hope. We should be asking, how can AI amplify us? How can, instead of AI replacing us, take us to the next level? How can I reach my goals? How can I get to where I want to get to with the power of AI? Not how long will it take for AI to take everything that I have? How long is it going to take for AI to replace me? Those are the wrong questions to ask. I mean, think about it for a second. I know these examples are so cliche and you hear them every day, but when mathematicians got the calculator, did mathematicians disappear? No. They just started solving problems that were impossible before. When Google came along, did researchers disappear? No, they just started asking better questions. At this current point in time, AI is not here to replace human intelligence. It's here to amplify it. And the people who aren't worried about it, the people who understand that, are building the future. They're not the ones who are sat there in their bedrooms scared about AI taking their jobs. They're the ones who are out there building something incredible, doing something that they could never do before. Obviously, this is very different from in 10 years' time where AI does pose a serious risk to potentially replace human intelligence, but that's another topic for another day. It's a lot deeper and longer, so we'll save that for now. Let me give you a real example of myself and how I've used AI that I can never have used it in the past. About 1 month ago now, it's the end of September, I launched my second mobile app. It took me just 7 days to build. 3 years ago, that would have taken a team of developers, potentially 3-4 months. If you go back 10 years, it could have taken a developer team a year, 2 years. And now someone like me, who has a little bit of experience of coding, not much, but a little bit, can launch it in just 7 days. And don't get me wrong, I didn't let AI do everything. It didn't design it, code it, choose the product, everything. But I let it handle the boring stuff. I let it do the hard grifting while I did the top level stuff. I was planning, I was designing, I was doing things which maybe the AI can't do as well. I mean, another example is there are literally kids in third world countries such as Bangladesh, Africa, Southeast Asia that are using AI to learn really, really advanced topics that they may never have had access to learn before, and allowing them to replace people in these Western countries who just aren't adopting it to learn. The playing field is not leveling. We're not just taking someone with no coding experience and bringing them up to the same level as someone with 10 years of coding experience. We're completely redrawing that line. Anybody who uses AI is on a completely different spectrum. We don't even measure them in the same way as somebody who doesn't use AI, because they can do so much more and have so much more potential to do so much more than somebody who can't use AI. But the matter thing to me is these people aren't really special. They're not. A lot of them aren't out of MIT or out of Harvard. A lot of them are just regular people like myself, potentially you, who decided to pick up their laptop one day and play around with ChatGPT, and 5 years later, who knows, they've learned something, an incredible skill that they can then use to develop themselves in so many areas. And most importantly, decided to stop arguing on X and Reddit about if AI can be the future, or just debating how it can't be the future, and decided to actually start working on something and decided to actually use the AI. But I'm going to tell you something that's probably going to make you uncomfortable, especially if you don't use AI. If you're somebody who isn't using AI right now, it's probably going to make you insanely uncomfortable and potentially even scared. The gap between people who aren't using AI and people who are using AI, it's not growing steadily. It's not a linear line. It's exponential and ridiculously exponential. Every day that you don't use AI, every day that I use AI, somebody else uses AI, your competitor uses AI, and you don't use AI, it's not they're just getting like this. They're going like this because every bit of AI they add stacks on top of the last bit of AI they added. Meaning every bit of AI they add is exponentially increasing the growth that they're seeing. So by not using AI, you're putting yourself further behind every single day, and that amount of further behind you're putting yourself is bigger every single day. To be honest, it's not fair, and it genuinely isn't. It's very unfair. Thousands, millions of people are going to lose their jobs, and thousands, millions, and maybe less, maybe thousands of people are going to make millions, billions of pounds from AI, while the rest of the world probably suffers because they lose their jobs. And it genuinely isn't fair. But to be honest, neither was the Industrial Revolution. A few thousand people probably made a lot of money, and then a lot of people lost their jobs and suffered. And the same will probably happen over the next 5 to 10 years. But you can either be on the side of the world which adopts it, which invests early and makes the millions and retires their bloodline, or you can be on the side of the world which loses their jobs. And it will be unfair. You will lose your jobs, awful things will happen, but you have the choice now. So here's what you're going to go away and do. You're going to stop treating AI like it's the future. You're going to stop treating AI like it's something that one day in the future I'm going to worry about it and I'm going to learn it when it becomes a bigger issue. Because, that day is today. That future is today. So you either learn it now or you don't learn it at all. Then I want you to pick one thing. Pick one thing, anything in your day that feels repetitive, that's time consuming, that's tedious, that you're doing every day, that you hate and you don't want to do. Everyone has that one thing that they do every day, they do loads of it, and they just don't want to do it anymore. It could be writing reports, analysing data, maybe it's just sending off emails, or it could even just be as simple as planning your own day. Then I want you to find one AI tool that's going to help you, not replace you, keyword there, help, not replace. Because at the moment, we're just going to try and optimize. Later, you can look at removing yourself. It's going to help you carry out that task, and it could be optimized, it could be just speed up, it could remove time for you, it could just make it easier. But whatever it is, it has to help you and it has to use AI. Because there's a secret that a lot of people are missing. AI is not about the technology. It's not about the data it was trained on. Obviously that's what makes it the AI. But for you, that should mean nothing. For you, you need to focus on leverage. You need to focus on doing the work of 10 people as a singular person. Thinking like a, Harvard researcher as somebody who's never gone to university or college. So yeah, you may have thought you got clickbaited, but I was right at the beginning. AI is not the future. Because the future implies it's coming, but it's already here. And every day you wait to use it yourself is a day that your competition is using it and getting so much further ahead than you. I don't care if you're a plumber or a coffee shop owner or even just a standard employee. The only question that matters now is so simple. It's, are you going to be the person using AI, or are you going to be the person wondering why everybody else is moving so much faster than you?